Hey guys, I don't understand why this thing is not showing that I'm live. It's not showing I'm live. Why is it not showing I'm live? It's not showing I'm live. Uh-oh. Somebody share that I'm live. Share. I'm live. It's not showing I'm live. I don't know why it's not showing I'm live. Hey Kimmy. Hey Mr. Worldwide. How are you? How are you, Mr. Worldwide? Let's see. Kimmy, Lady Coltrane, Black Beauty. Y'all, my thing is still not showing that I'm live. What the heck is going on here? All right. Can I do this here? I don't know what this is doing. I don't know what the. Hey, Sharon. Hey, to Kenya. Hello, VK. VK, you missed our live today. Kenya, you missed it too.
1 sec. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch.
Oh my God, she's talking. Hey guys, I did a Crushy. I did another a live earlier, but okay, you guys missed it. But anyway, we here anyway. Hey AD, hello. Who else? Hey Ruby. Thug case gonna be one confused case. It sure is. Guys, we need to pray for Thug. His sister passed away. I met her at court and she has passed away, y'all. She has passed away. Oh, you heard the replay? You heard the replay for today? Okay. Yeah, she has passed away. Say a prayer for his family during this time of bereavement. My heart goes out to the family. Shamika, hello. Oh, it's okay, BK. All right, guys, you ready? I have lots of footage, as I told you guys. I have a box full today of footage that you guys, because I haven't shown you anything in a couple of days. So we're gonna enjoy our afternoon watching footage and we'll give some commentary about it. Okay. There's a new thing here that's on here. Okay, it says edit layout. So I'll put myself on the side here. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Oh no, we don't like that. Okay, we'll undo this one. Let's do this one here. Media slot. I don't know what this is. All right, I don't know what this is I'm doing. But let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Let's get started. I got a couple of and I'm gonna do some commentary between it because it's kind of fun discussing some of the stuff that went on. Um, and this is early in the daytime footage of what happened in the Courtroom. All right, y'all. Yeah, I told you I was going to show y'all. My peeps already seen what happened with the judge and one of the attorneys. I feel that the attorney was basically, I think he was frustrated. Not just frustrated. I think they over this stuff here. It's over. It's an overkill with this case, I think. And it was a disrespect. I feel it was a disrespect. Okay, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. See back up. Hold on a second, y'all. I don't know why it's not playing. Let me take it out and come back in. Why is it acting up? All right, you got some good footage today, y'all. Look at the, and you're gonna see him smile too, y'all. We're gonna get a chance to see him smile. Look at him smile, y'all. Look at him smiling. He got gold in his mouth. Did y'all know he had gold in his mouth? He's smiling away. Coco, look at him. He's smiling. Look at him. He got platinum in his mouth. Oh, okay. He is smiling great. He's just smiling away, y'all. Look at that. A nice look. So he's showing up. The cameraman showing up.
Is one seat one B? One seat. Yeah. So what? No. I got it. I need several keys. We need the key for the box. Yeah, that's fine.
You coming up here?
You see how much good footage we got from this is from yesterday at court.
All rise. The Superior Court of Fulton County, Atlanta Judicial Circuit is now in session. The Honorable Juror of Glanville, Chief Judge presiding. Court now come to order.
Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. All right, Deputy Talton, everyone present? Yeah. Okay, all right, let me go ahead and call roll and we'll see who's here. All right, Mr. Beebe and Mr. Partridge, good afternoon. Mr. Stillwell and Mr. Watts and Mr. Sharp, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, I know a guy. Okay, or a lady. Mr. Farley and Mr. Menendez? Good afternoon, sir. Mr. Williams, Mr. Steele, Mr. Adams, good morning. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Your Honor.
Mr. Mender, Ms. Fagan, good afternoon. All right, Mr. Kendrick, and now making another guest appearance, Mr. Apt. Good afternoon, always good to see you, sir. All right, Mr. Ewing, Mr. Matthews. Mr. Myrick and Ms. Bernard. Good afternoon. All right, Mr. Nichols and Mr. Westmoreland. Miss Westmoreland and Mr. Harvey. Good afternoon. Mr. Adams and Ms. Callan, good afternoon. Mr. Blaylock and Mr. Hill, good afternoon. All right, Mr. Dorsey and Mr. Jimenez, good afternoon, sir. All right, and Mr. Eppinger and Mr. Johnson, good afternoon. All right, Mr. Ryan and Ms. D. Williams, good afternoon. All right. All right. Ms. Love and Mr. Smith, good afternoon. All right, and Mr. Randolph and Ms. Bonkels, good afternoon. All right, Ms. Bonkels, any updates or administrative announcements for the good of the order?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Ms. Bonkels, just for the good of the order and for Ms. Fagan's purposes, we're going to examine 14 jurors this afternoon. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, and based upon the 300 that have just filled out questionnaires, how many people wish to be examined for hardship out of that?
Listen to this, 90%, y'all, listen.
For hardship. 90%?
90,
So
y'all.
that would be 200 and probably 70 or thereabouts.
Did you hear he laugh? He's like
Okay,
270
so,
people trying to get hardship out of 300.
But it's most of the panel?
Yes.
Okay, or most of that grouping? All right, I should say.
Can y'all believe that? 270 hardship. People don't want to be on a jury.
Much like last time, are we trying to do somewhere around 20 to 30 folks a day? Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I think our sweet spot is 27.
Okay. And then the next group of jurors that will come in is on group 6.
That's right.
And group 6 will commence on the 28th of April, Friday, the 28th of April, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. And then as I've indicated, counsel, group 7 is the 19th of May, is that right?
Oh, yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. And then after that, we will assess as to how many people that we have that have survived hardship, and then joint challenges for cause, and readjust at that point in time. But thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Mr. Randolph, anything from your perspective, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Then the first person we should be able to examine is juror 1111.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Charmin.
Juror 1111, come on up to the witness stand. Once you get there, pull your chair up as close as you can to the microphone. Speak directly into it so we can all hear you, okay?
Hold on a second.
Juror 1111, you identify. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Speak directly in the microphone.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Okay, all right. Sir, you either identified or we identified you as having a hardship, and that is predicated on it's work related. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. And sir, we have a little bit of information about you that has been self-provided. So if this is correct, I know that you're the chief financial officer for a clinical medicine group.
That's
called
correct.
Hyperbaric Administrative. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And how long have you been with Hyperbaric?
Hold on a second.
For 10 years.
And if I could ask, how much did they pay you last year?
Base compensation was $160,000, and I made close to $200,000 with bonuses.
Okay. Do you happen to know what Hyperbaric's juror policy is?
I do.
All right. Can you share that with us, please?
There is no limitation on the duration that an employee could serve on a jury. However, the company will continue to pay, whether it's an hourly or salary person, the differential between what they get for jury duty and what their normal compensation would have been during that time frame.
So if I understand your company's policy, you basically would have to give up the $25 that we would pay you per day in order to get your entire salary. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. All right. Do you have some work travel or anything in the next short while or personal travel that you're going to go on in the next little bit?
Nothing scheduled.
Nothing scheduled?
Nothing scheduled.
Okay. All right. All right. Juror 111, I'm going to tell you, like I tell so many people that come in here exam for hardship, we acknowledge the fact, without being flip, or otherwise insensitive, that just the sending out of the subpoena to have you come for jury service is an inconvenience, meaning that it's disrupted your regular lifestyle as you choose to live it and interrupted your business.
Oh, thank you, James. Welcome.
Work days as you planned on.
Welcome, James.
Making them happen during this particular period of time. We also acknowledge that you wouldn't be in the position as you're in for the past 10 years if you were not critical to that particular entity. However, do you understand that if you were selected for this particular jury, that it would be they being Hyperbaric's responsibility to.
Oh, Bobby, thank you for reminding me. Yes. Bobby, yes. I am going to show the plea deal. Sorry about that, Bobby. I will do that. Definitely.
To the expense of the company, yes.
Okay.
Definitely. Thank you, Bobby. You helped me remember my forgetful self.
Want to inquire about.
But you know what? I was going to show the footage.
It sounds like that your company is going to pay you, but would you be able to listen to the testimony presented in the forum of this courtroom?
Fiona, where have you been?
Before I go ahead and ask you that question, let me
Fiona,
just back up.
where have you been?
You remember the very first day you were here and I told you, hey, one of the best things about living in the United States is you can kind of say what you want or have redress of grievances to government, and that, within reason. And then hey folks, I cannot talk if you all are going to talk at the same time.
No, that means Your Honor, apologize.
All right. Please. And that one of those things that you enjoy is that nothing's going to happen to you.
Hold on. Let me hold on a second. Hold on. Somebody. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you just see? Did this person just come in? How are you going to talk over the judge? Some of us are here for that. Really? Obviously, you don't know me, do you? He said, how are you going to talk over the judge? Some of us are here for that. No, sometimes I don't see your comment. How am I going to talk over the judge? Some of us are here for that. VK, did you just hear this person just go do that? How am I with my mouth? That's how I'm going to talk over the judge. With my mouth, not my ears, but with my mouth. How are you going to come in here and be rude? How about that? They don't know me, do they, Toria? They don't know me. I'll shut it down in a second. I'll come in here and talk about how I'm going to talk about. No, don't put them in the bushes. Don't put them in the bushes. I mean, how you gonna be rude and just come in like that? You don't say hello, don't say anything. But how you gonna come? How you gonna talk over the judge? But don't say hello to the people in the chat or nothing. Just rude. But then you want me to be kind. Oh, they just don't know me, do they? Maybe we need to teach you some etiquette. How you gonna come in my chat and tell me what to do? How about that? How about that? How about that? Worldwide, you want your wrench? Yeah, Worldwide. I need some men in here. Get some. Hold on, Worldwide. Let me give you a wrench. I mean, really, the audacity of somebody just coming into my chat. James said, what did James say? James says, damn. James said, damn, oh, how you hate on a queen and get the busted out of here. All right, let me play it. Because he's going to come in here and going to try and tell me what to do. Don't even say hello to y'all. Don't even say hello to me, but go and say, how are you going to talk over the judge? That's what we are. Some of us are here for. I don't care what you're here for. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let's get this going.
And we're gonna, and the best thing is, we're gonna accept your answer for what it is, because there are no right or wrong answers in this particular exercise. You understand that?
Yeah, Carly.
So is it a situation where you could, despite
I
being
said
away
I was
from the
going to talk
company,
commentary over it
for this period of time, however long the trial lasted, could you listen and pay close attention to this particular trial and give it your undivided attention while you're here? Or is it the situation that you got too much going on? There's no way I would be able to focus solely based on this trial.
I think it's the latter. I joined this company in 2013. They were losing money. It's run by doctors, and doctors
all right, y'all. What I'm
going
gonna
to do,
do,
rely on me
this part here,
for
I do always
the financial
bypass it,
oversight,
and I'm gonna
the
go
revenue
get to
cycle
the meat and
management,
potatoes,
payroll,
right?
the accounts payable, human resources, due diligence on acquisitions. This is a big part of my life, and they rely on me for that. In addition, the founding doctor is retiring at the end of the year, so we're in the process of transitioning to her partner who's going to buy her out, who has very little business management experience. And so we've got the next 9 months to get him up to speed to where she feels comfortable selling out to him.
You're right, Queen.
So yeah, there's a lot going on with my company.
You're right.
Okay, so there's a lot going on with your company. So is your answer to us that because of all that
thank you,
activity,
Getty Gang,
and because of your role with this company, that it would be difficult for you to separate out and give total attention to this particular trial while you were here?
That's accurate.
I needed some
Would
men in
that
here.
also affect your ability to be
Some,
fair and impartial to the state of Georgia as well as to the individual defendants in this case?
I would say yes.
Ms. Love, anything, madam?
Just briefly, Judge.
Sure.
Thank you, Juror number 111. Regarding your role at your company, understanding you're the chief financial officer, is there no one else at your company that could stand in your place during the duration of a trial if you were chosen as a juror?
No, there's not.
And the understanding that you are a unique entity within your company, is there no one that is even trained to stand in the event that something were to happen to you?
We're a total of maybe 65 employees in 3 states. We wear a lot of hats, but in the
Okay, yeah,
financial
I'm
arena,
gonna
kind
forward
of a
it to
one-stop
like
shop.
closer
I
towards
have
the
a
end, because
billing
this part
manager
is so
who
freaking
manages the
boring.
revenue cycle.
I'm
I
gonna
have
get to the
a
exciting
bookkeeper who
part,
goes
okay?
to
I'm sorry, but
day-to-day
this part here is
entries.
boring, but we had
But
some
there's
excitement
nobody else
yesterday,
in
and
this
since Bobby
organization
reminded me
of
that
medical people.
we have the
Okay. So when
The,
something-
plea
if you got
deal,
sick or something
I'm gonna,
happened to you, what would happen to
forward
you?
on to the exciting part, and then we can
It
do
would
the plea
depend on
deal,
how long.
okay?
If I was out
Sound
a
that
couple
good?
of weeks, okay,
Hold
no
on.
problem. If I was out
Because
a
this
couple
part
of
here is very
months,
boring.
then it gets a little bit different. So you talk about, in this case, 6 to 9 months. That's very problematic.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
In the
Okay, I'm gonna stop this one for a second because I need to get to the meat and potatoes or some stuff, and this one here is kind of boring.
I can fix it.
So at the course that you're speaking now, and the witnesses speaking at the course that you're speaking now, would you think you could be able to that testimony and at the same time use your pen or pencil and make notes and follow along?
Yes, if it's like this,
Okay.
like slowly, yeah.
And then do you think you could be able to recall by looking at your notes?
Much better.
With that particular witness, put that witness's name in the notes.
Getty
Do you
Harrison,
think you could be
Getty
able to
gang
go
in the
back and look at
house.
your notes and be
Getty
able to say,
gang in the
"Yeah,
house.
This is what this witness said or didn't say."
Yes.
And that would, do you think that would assist your ability to participate in this process?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Nothing further.
Okay, anybody else?
That's one of my favorite attorneys. I like Mr. Matthews. He's so nice, man. And I like Ponytail too.
Mr. Dorsey. Good afternoon, Juror. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Today, you've been asked a bunch of questions. Have you been able to follow along with the questions you've been asked?
Yes.
And you made some comments about school passages in front of you and the very odd long video that we've all watched. Now, that's one way of listening. Just on regular life, are you able to follow along when people have conversations with you?
Yes.
Okay, you work at a retail store, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Do you engage with customers?
Yes, sir.
When customers need help, they come to you, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And then you're able to find solution to their problems?
Yes, sir.
When you are in a social setting and somebody's telling you a story and you're interested, you can follow along, is that right?
Yes, sir.
So this is not going to be an exam. You don't need to have the right answer. We're only asking for you to listen and to then give us your opinion. There's not right or wrong, with your opinion. Would you be able to do that?
Yes.
And when doing that, would you be able to be fair to the state and to the defendants?
Yes, sir.
All right. And the judge is going to put you under oath again. And would you be able to pay attention to people talking, just like you and I are talking right now?
Yes.
Okay. And since you're going to be under oath and you said that you can follow along and pay attention, would you be able to follow the law?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, anybody else? All right, madam, I think you're gonna be subject to some further examination. Won't be today, but it'll be probably sometime in the near future, okay?
Yes, sir.
Probably within the next, month or more is what I'm thinking about. You remember that letter that I gave you? Or not I gave you, that the jury services gave you? It has your unique juror number and the number that you're supposed to call after 7 o'clock to check and make sure when you're supposed to come back?
Yes.
Okay, all right. You're still gonna need to do that. We'll also call you, but it's gonna be a month or more, at least, so don't be dissuaded if you don't hear anything from us, or you keep calling that number and nothing comes up, okay?
All right.
All right. Next thing, you remember all the ad nauseum admonitions I gave you about acceptable behavior?
Yes, sir.
The things you can and cannot do?
Yes, sir.
You're still subject to those, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then the last thing is, thank you for your patience with us, and thank you for the patience that you'll continue to give to all the folks in this trial for it to be resolved, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Madam, then I'm gonna release you for today and we'll talk with you soon, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Thank you so much.
thank you. 119, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Judge,
Yes.
that's my opinion.
Do you want me to give this back to you?
Because my mom needs it. If you want to make a copy, we can.
Why don't you just bring me back a copy, okay? All right, bring me back a copy and, or you can, Madam, can you email that to Ms. Von Kelsch, or a copy of that to her? All right, 119, please.
As close to the microphone as you can.
Juror 1119, good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
Could you use your outside voice and speak directly in that microphone?
Good afternoon.
All right, that's much better. Okay, madam, we either identified you or you identified as a person to be examined for hardship. And the hardship is predicated on two areas. One is childcare and the other one's travel. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, about the travel, where are we going?
We'll have 3 trips that are planned in the next 3 weeks.
All right, well, did you book these trips prior to you getting your jury summons?
No,
Oh.
they were planned. So I did submit some documentation. One,
But they were planned they were planned before you got your summons?
one is for a program that was planned in November.
November of last year?
Correct.
Okay,
Whenever
all
I
right.
accepted.
All right.
The other 2, I didn't have the dates. So I didn't have the dates and did not book them until after the
All
summons.
right, tell me what the dates of travel are. Just give me the dates that you're going for work and for, I guess, working for personal.
Yeah, so next week is personal for family.
Okay, that would be starting from the 27th, is that right?
From Sunday, the 20.
That's the 26th then.
Yeah, so I leave on Sunday and then I come back the following Saturday.
That would be
The
the
first, I
first.
believe.
Okay, all right, and what's the
That's-
next dates of travel?
First one. The second one is April 3rd through April 6th, and that's to
Okay, April 3rd is a Monday, through the 6th, that's a Thursday.
do Thursday, correct?
Okay, what's the third one?
And then the third one is April 11th through the 14th,
April 11th is
Tuesday.
correct, through what date?
Through Friday, the 14th of April.
All right. Those are the 3 periods of travel?
Correct.
All right. I told you that we could otherwise accommodate you for the travel aspect. Meaning you wouldn't be examined for anything else during those particular days. Would that suffice your travel concerns? Just your travel?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about your childcare. All right. Is the childcare of your children?
Yes.
How old are your kids?
I have a 2-year-old.
You have a 2-year-old?
Correct.
All right. And a boy or girl?
Boy.
And we have a little bit of information about you, okay? And it's self-provided. So are you single, madam?
Yes.
Okay, the father of you all's child, he involved in the particular upbringing of your son?
He is.
Okay, so tell me how you all interact to take care of your son on a weekly basis.
Yeah, so we split time. He's with me 50% of the time and with him 50%. So he alternates the weeks.
You alternate weeks, okay?
When he's with me, I'm responsible for his childcare. He goes to childcare. They live an hour away, right? So when he's with me, he's in childcare with me. I'm responsible for everything. When he's there with his father, he's responsible for everything.
Okay, so the weeks that you have him, that you are primarily responsible for him, is there anybody else that kind of backs you up when you have work or other obligations?
If I have work trips, I can take him with me.
Okay, I know, like I said, I know a little bit about you. So are you a regional director with, what organization with it? It says, I've got community labor and then they got cut off.
It's Classy Working Families Party.
And one more time?
Working Families Party. What you have is Classy, which is the parent organization, and my organization is Working Families Party.
Okay, how long have you been with them?
For 4 years.
4 years. Is that like a private entity or?
It's a nonprofit / political organization.
Nonprofit. Okay, all right. And what is their juror policy?
So you can have 2 weeks off for jury duty, and after that, it's not paid, and I would have to probably
You have to take leave without pay?
Yeah.
Okay. How much did they pay you last year?
110.
110,000. All right. Need to ask you some more questions. Ordinarily, it'd be none of my business. Do you own a home, have a mortgage?
I do own a home and have a mortgage.
And do you have a car note, car insurance?
I have both.
And you have all the expenses that one can otherwise have for a 2-year-old, correct?
Correct.
All right. Any other extraordinary expenses that I should be tracking?
No.
Okay. All right. How much do you have in savings and checking? Just guess.
Hold on.
Probably 40,000 in savings.
Okay. How much in checking?
Well, 40,000 total.
Okay. All right. So you have 40,000 in checking.
Okay, y'all. Hold on a second. I was reading in the comment. Norman, is that Norman? Ernest. Hey, Ernest. Jay is his sister. Jeffrey's sister, Jeffrey Williams, Young Thug's sister, passed away last night. Why do it matter? All you need to know is that I don't want to participate. Crushy, you need to stop it. I don't want to participate in a trial. That's it. That's all. He's all in the lady's business. He has to be. Crushy. Oh my God. The time they called to me. Y'all too much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she passed away. I met her at court one time earlier in the month. Earlier, like around January, I met her one time. No, twice. I met her one time and saw her the next time, meaning that, then his father introduced me to her. She wasn't feeling well the day I met her. But Okay, y'all. I said I was going to show you guys a video from yesterday in regard to the whole thing with the judge and the attorney and how it was crazy. Okay, I'm going to bypass this boring. So I'm telling you, this part here is so boring. And I'm going to go to the juror part. Okay, and then I'm going to just hold on a second. One time they called me jury duty. I stood up in front of everyone and told him I was going to lie and get the people off. And they kicked me out. They kicked me out. That's basically all you got to say. No, Crushy, you didn't say that. No, that's not that one. That's not that sister. No, it's the other sister. Remember, he has a lot of brothers and sisters. No, that's the other sister. Yes, Bobby, I'm going to discuss the plea deal. Okay, let me get to the part. Let me get to the part with the what happened yesterday with the attorney. We're going to get to that part. Let's do that one. Let's go to that one because that's the one that's the most interesting to me. Okay, let's go. It was kind of crazy. I think it's like right here. Hold on. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one, y'all. This is it. Oh my God, y'all. Wait till y'all see this one. Hold on. This is the one, y'all. This is it, y'all. My members, y'all already seen this, but I want to show it to the peeps here. What's wrong with this thing here? Why is it acting up? Oh no, you want to act up on me. Hold on, y'all.
Work-related hardship, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, and madam, we have a little bit of information about you that is self-provided. So that means that you gave it to us. Are you an LMS specialist with Racetrack?
Yes, I am.
And how long have you been with Racetrack?
I'll be celebrating my first anniversary on April 18th.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, and how much did Racetrack pay you last year?
$78,000.
And
Okay. Let me just explain what just happened, y'all. Okay, let me just explain what just happened. Hold on. Okay, what just happened, right? Okay, while the judge is questioning this juror, one of the attorneys walked out. So that's why the judge paused. If you notice, he paused. You notice the judge paused, and here come where the fireworks gonna start, y'all. Hold on, right now.
excuse me for a second. Is one of you taking up for Mr. Johnson?
Yes, that's good.
Did he ask you? I mean, I saw him walk out, so it's kind of like.
Oh my God.
No, I'm gonna.
Uh-oh. He just got up and walked out, y'all. Look at the judge. You see how the judge sitting back? He's just waiting. Y'all, this is like comedic. I mean, he just got up and walked out without saying to anybody where he's going or how long or he just got up and walked out. And he's going to be gone for 17 minutes, y'all. You see, just sitting there waiting. Very disrespectful, Toya. Very disrespectful. Look at the judge drinking his water. The judge is too through with them. Can you believe he just got up and walked out? The judge just saw him walk out while he's asking the lady the question. And they wait, and they wait. They're going to wait 17 minutes for him.
Go see Mr. Johnson in the restaurant.
They want him to go see if he's in the restroom, y'all.
You can.
He's trying to soothe him over. He's going to give him some cookies, y'all. Look.
I like a prompt payer.
He's going to give him cookies. They know the judge is pissed right now.
All right.
Great taste.
The same request as last time, too many again, and people just die.
I just like how you told me that, you bring flour and sugar and water to the house and they just kind of show up.
It's a magic.
That's like Gremlins, though. It's even only better.
But it's good output, right? I hope you like it.
Well, please tell your better half they're delicious.
They squealing on him. They tell him he went upstairs.
Can you do a look, see if you can find him, locate him? Sir, can you see if you can do a radio locate, see if you anybody.
Yes, sir.
Seen him, please?
Guys, can I step up and make a call? Or do you mind if I call out here?
You can call, that's fine.
Eppinger's lawyer did that. Eppinger, the one who always get in trouble. The one who always get in trouble. That was the one that get in. The one, remember the one who had to do the charity thing and he gave it to a stripper company? That same lawyer. Watch, you're gonna be waiting 17 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta go get me some more. The judge is pissed.
Judge, put a bullet out for him.
Thank you.
Judge, may I address the court outside the presence of the juror?
Oh, yes. Madam, can you step outside for just a minute for me, please?
Sure.
And I appreciate your patience with us, madam.
Absolutely.
Do you need to come up, sir?
Judge, I just thought that it was best, however we decided to address the issue when Mr. Johnson returns, that it was done outside the presence of the juror. And I was asking the court to have the juror be outside until we
Oh, that's fine. That's
resolve
fine.
that issue.
Yeah.
Can I say something since we're on pause for a minute?
Yeah, you can, but I don't think you should, given the fact that Mr. Johnson's not here. So can we wait till he comes back?
Of course.
Okay, that'd be fine. The only thing y'all need to figure out is whether or not you want to go to Ruth Chris or if you want to go to what's that?
Jamrock is great.
Jamrock.
That's definitely too loud. Ruth Chris here.
Christina, what time did he leave? Where did we stop?
Cookies at the What's that? It's been at least 15 minutes now.
Why she gonna try to give it to the prosecutor and the prosecutor don't want no cookie? She don't want no cookie, y'all. She don't want no cookie. Yeah, watch her take the wipes and wipe her hand after he shakes her hand. Watch her take the wipes, y'all. I watch everything. Okay, here he come, y'all. He coming back. There she go. He's
All the way
back.
from the 9th floor.
Open the door.
Look, she wipe. Look, she take the wipes. Watch. She take the wipe, go wipe her hand after she touched her. Hey, Vivian.
So Wes.
Now they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do to him. The type of punishment they're gonna give him. Kizzy, they listen to the Discovery stuff. They got a lot of videos and stuff like that on the Discovery. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop this because obviously you guys don't appreciate what I'm doing, so I'm gonna stop it because I don't see the lights going up. Okay, I don't see the lights going up, so obviously you don't appreciate my my kindness of bringing content. So it's only 31 likes, and there was like 80 something people in here. So I'm gonna stop. Bobby, they still investigating that. They're still investigating who leaked it. How many likes we have in the chat? How many likes we have? My thing's still showing. Oh, 52. 53. Okay. All right, I don't understand you people, man. I really don't understand y'all. Y'all come up in here. I get the information for y'all. Y'all can't even hit the like. That's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, but I'm gonna go ahead and I need to get a couple of more likes. I need to get 60 likes. Guys, please hit the like button. He's going to always have spectators. Understandable, but those spectators going to be spectating a while until they hit the likes. Y'all wasting time by not hitting the likes. Y'all wasting a lot of time. Y'all know me. You know what I'll do? I'll shut it down and go on about my business. Go do some house chores. I'll go do some house chores, man. Sure will. Instead of sitting here wasting my time. Sure will go do some house chores. I gotta sit in. Obviously, y'all in here because y'all want to see the content. So why not hit the like button? And let's add these likes to this beautiful women with exclusive content. We can't get any better here. Thank you, Mr. Wonderful. Oh, 61. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go.
Can we talk to everybody here? All right, all our lawyers back yet?
Yep, everybody's here.
All right, Mr. Johnson, come on up to the bench. Come on up to the podium.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Johnson, I'm gonna let the record reflect that at approximately 3:47, you exited this courtroom. I saw you walk across the entirety of the courtroom and exit the courtroom door to my right over here. You came back at 4:02. We did not know, and it was in the process of when I started to examine Juror 1148, which I had to stop. I stopped doing that as soon as I saw you walk out. That action is an action of direct contempt. You did not seek my permission to leave this particular courtroom. It was not for some prearranged event that you had adequate coverage for your client. You caused all of your 13 other colleagues, the witness in the court, and this particular loss of time. We could be finished by now. We only have about 2 or 3 other folks left. So why shouldn't I hold you in contempt and punish you by $1,000 and or 10 days in jail?
I don't know. I merely stepped out to use the restroom, Your Honor. I did not believe that stepping out to use the restroom.
Would it have been too easy just to raise your hand and say, Judge, may I have your attention? Like I told everybody else. If you really needed to go that badly, could you have just kind of said, Judge, can I approach?
Well, given the fact.
Or got me a note and said, hey, I need to step out so I could stop the proceedings because this is the critical stage and you have the right to be present. Any of those other options kind of come to your mind?
At the present time, no, Your Honor.
All right. In order to purge your contempt, you will write me a 17-page, that's 1 page for every minute you were out and wasted everybody's time. 17-page published quality paper on the importance of professionalism, treating the bench and your opponents with civility. That's your subject title. The importance of professionalism, treating your opponents and the bench with civility. Because I just don't understand why you would do that. I mean, you could have done any number of things. That would have been a time you could have sat here and shot us an email or whatever. It pops up. Mr. Kearns would have saw it or whatever. I would have saw it.
Okay. We gotta go to the next one, the next part of it. What do y'all think? Look at his arm. The way his arm is folded. It's like a disrespect to the judge. I'm like, wow, dude, you really did all that? Hold on, y'all.
And I certainly would have stopped what I was doing because I understand how important it is for people who have either they need to go to the bathroom or whatever else, and maybe I've taken a little too long, and maybe I need to stop. So I'm not offended by that, but I think it's offensive to everyone and your colleagues for you not to give us the opportunity to kind of just stop. And if I wouldn't have stopped, then I'm interjecting error by not allowing you the benefit of the Sixth Amendment to be present for these proceedings. Maybe writing that will kind of tune your mind as to why it's so important to treat everyone with civility. It just is. That's just, you wouldn't be in federal court doing this to any federal judge. I can tell you that. You would be in jail for 20 days. Don't do it to me and your colleagues. Anything else?
No.
It's due by the 28th of April. Is that sufficient, sir? That's a month, a little more than a month from now.
And if it's not done by that day, that'll be the 10 days, right?
20 days.
20.
Direct contempt is punishable by up to $1,000 fine and 20 days in jail. And if you don't wish to do it, fine, then you can certainly appeal my decision, and you can let our appellate courts decide what they want to do. It's up to you, sir. You can certainly, but I'm giving you the opportunity to satisfy this contempt in that particular manner. Because I'm really not interested in sending you to jail. I'm not really
Sean, can you please refrain from all this, the negative talk, please? I would appreciate that, please.
Would really help you in focusing this. Because I don't want you to do this to anybody else. How long have you been practicing now?
About 20 years.
I've been practicing 35. There is no way that I would have done this to anybody. No.
You mean, well, no, okay.
No. And anybody else that you think got away with it? Their day will come sooner or later. Choice is yours.
Understood.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We'll do an order. We're doing appropriate order. I'm going to take 5 minutes.
Please, Toria, don't time him out. Just delete the message. Don't time him out. Please don't do that. Don't time him out. Just delete the message. Sorry, I don't want anybody timed out. Unless they're really rude. You just block the message. Delete the message. Don't block. Don't time him out. No, Janika, it has nothing to do with bail. What happened is he stepped out the bathroom, went to the bathroom, and didn't tell anybody, and left them waiting for over 17 minutes. Yeah, I gotta stop timing people out. You have to delete the messages. Don't time them out, please. Syria, it would have been fine and the 20 days in jail. It's just not a fine. It would have been 20 days in jail plus a fine. Oh, Janika, you didn't see what happened? He had hold on a second. He had a juror up there questioning a juror. the attorney just left out the room without covering his client. He didn't, tell another attorney to watch him or, stand in place for him. He just walked out and left out for 17 minutes. It was a disrespect, period. It was very disrespectful. No, but his client has to be represented at all times. You understand what I'm saying? His client has to be represented at all time. He just left out of there and didn't say anything to anyone. Because when the other attorneys leave, they'll ask somebody to cover for them. And not only did he do it that way, what he did, he went across the whole room. He went across the whole room and went out the other door. He could have went out the door that he was staying by. No, he made sure the judge saw him and the juror saw him go out the door. He didn't slip out the door that's closest to him. He went across to the other side. So he was very visible of what he was doing. Hello? Hello? Okay, sorry, I gotta get the other one up. Hold on a second. I get the other one.
Yes, sir. Hold on, let me make sure everybody's here first, okay? Debbie, telling everybody here? Yeah. All right, lawyers? Okay, yes, Mr. Matthews. Yes, sir.
Where did we bring an opportunity to speak with my fellow brethren, colleague, Attorney Johnson? And I just wanted to state to the court that we understand fully that the impact of not being present in the courtroom during proceedings and the constitutional protections that are guaranteed and granted to each defendant. We understand that it slows the process, it stops the process, it halts all of that. I'm asking the court to take into consideration that this is a trial of a different breed. This is a very long process, and it's enduring and it's laboring on all of us. Sometimes our judgment can become somewhat clouded during these proceedings, and we're asking the court on behalf of the defense bar and our brother, Mr. Johnson, that the court will give Mr. Johnson a reprieve and a benefit of the doubt on this one. We are going through this process. We're having to look through substantial discovery. So there's a lot involved in the laborious process of this trial, and to incarcerate him or to require him to write a 17-page essay during the trial, I think would be burdensome for not only Mr. Johnson, but also for Mr. Evinger, who he represents. And I'll ask this court to just take into advisement and give our fellow brother, Mr. Johnson, the benefit of the doubt. He was in a tight, Your Honor, and he didn't want to interrupt the proceedings.
Mr. Matthews, if this were any other situation or any other person, I believe that I would have just found him in contempt and punished him by jail at this point in time. But I'm not. I gave him an option. And that option is to write a paper. The paper is more indicative of what is required, because how long have you been practicing now?
27 years.
If you did this in front of Judge Lee May in the Federal District Court of the Northern District of Georgia, what do you think Judge May would have done to you?
Well, I think that there would have been some, as I've seen and as I've heard, consequences and repercussions.
And those would have been that the United States Marshals would have probably taken you into custody. Is that correct?
There would have been consequences and repercussions.
All right. It doesn't make a difference what judge you're before. I'm giving that example, but I think everybody is deserving of respect. And that is the height of disrespect to walk out. And it's not just me, the court. It is the witness on the stand. It is all of you and all of your clients. And the fact that it's nearly the end of the day and we have 3 more people. He could have resolved this thing any number of ways and I would have given him the benefit of the doubt. To include, hey, texting one of you when he's in the bathroom. Hey, listen, I've got a really bad situation going on right now. And could you please tell the judge I'll be back as soon as I can. No, he saunters right across the courtroom and goes right out in front of me to the right. He's got at least 200 feet to write a note, send a text, or anything such as that. So while I understand your point, I will take it into consideration, but I have otherwise he's got those 2 choices. He can write it. I've given him more than a month. I think that's more than adequate. I think that given his level of education and his ability to advocate, that he should be able to write that without too much of a problem. And it be of a quality such that anybody would be proud to read it.
And I understand the court's ruling. I just wanted to ask the court to take under advice and to take into consideration that he was not trying to interrupt the proceedings. And just one last thing here. The court has been doing the heavy lifting during this part of the process. Your Honor's been asking the questions. Your Honor's been conducting these proceedings. And there's been very light work on the part of the attorneys in this part of the process, Your Honor. So in an effort not to disrupt the process, in an effort to allow the process to continue, and to get to this biological lead that he needed to make, Your Honor, we didn't believe that it would be, I don't think he believed that it would be an impact to his client.
So what was I supposed to do, Mr. Matthews?
I'm just asking the court to take all that into.
What was I supposed to do then? You tell me as a jurist, what was I supposed to do? Just continue?
I think the court did the legally correct thing by stopping the proceedings because of the constitutional requirements.
Exactly.
So I understand that part, Judge. The court did its part. It wasn't like he was outside off the cell phone. It wasn't like he was outside of talking to another client or collecting a payment on another case, handling another matter. He was handling a biological need. And I'm asking the court to take that into consideration on behalf of our department.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Steele, did you have anything, did you wish me to consider before I begin my examination, re-examination, I should say, of 11-48, sir?
I can do it later.
Okay, all right. Okay, Mr. Randolph?
Yes, Your Honor.
Could you please bring back in 11-48, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Juror 1148, come back on up, madam. Once you get there, have a seat in the witness chair. Okay, we were talking about you and racetrack. All right, and I believe you're about to celebrate your first anniversary, and we learned a little bit about you. Your payment, you paid about $78,000 a year. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Madam, what is racetrack's policy on jury service?
We are allowed 80 hours annually.
80 hours annually.
Yes, I also brought a copy of our policy.
Okay, and after the 80 hours, so that works out to be about 2 weeks. Is that right? Or
Yes, that's correct.
okay, and then after that, you're on leave without pay?
Yes.
All right, and got to ask you a couple other questions. Do you own a home, have a mortgage?
I do not.
Rent?
Yes.
And how much is your rent?
The base rent is $1,640.
$1,640.
Yes.
And then how much is your utilities?
It really just depends. I end up spending a little over $2,000 a month.
You're all in for about somewhere around $2,000 a month.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Do you have a car note?
Yes.
Car insurance?
Yes.
Any other, anything above the ordinary and customary bills that one would ordinarily expect to have with a home?
No, I mean student loans, but I don't pay them right now.
Okay, all right. And any other expenses that you're carrying that I should know about?
No, that's it.
Okay, how much do you have in savings and checking?
Total about $17,000.
Okay, and would it be fair to say that if you got selected for this particular jury, that you would probably have to expend somewhere around $34,500 in income? Would you lose that if you were here for about 6 months?
Yes.
Would it be also fair to say that you would probably have to spend about $17,000 in income, now $17,000 that you had in your savings account?
Yes.
Would that $17,000 be consumed in you spending it for your rent, your utilities, and basic cost of living, car insurance, car note?
Yes.
Would that otherwise put you in financial peril or concern?
Yes.
And would that financial peril or concern make it so that you couldn't pay attention to the testimony presented in the four walls of this courtroom and give it your undivided attention?
Yes.
Would that also prevent you from being fair to the state of Georgia as well as to each individual defendant in this case?
Yes.
Ms. Love, anything else, madam?
No, Your Honor.
Counsels, any individual defendant have any questions? May I excuse your 1148 for hardship?
Okay.
All right. Madam, I'm going to excuse you for hardship and wish you all the best, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. 1156, Mr. Randolph.
Yes, got it.
You said 56.
Juror 1156, good afternoon, madam. Juror 1156, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Just give me 1 second. Madam, you identified or we identified you as having a hardship and that is predicated on a medical concern. Is that correct?
No, sir. I have travel and I have a teaching contract
You have I'm sorry, travel and a teaching contract?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And I'm the point person for my 93-year-old mother-in-law. And I have a handout for you with the details.
are you her primary caregiver?
She is in a skilled nursing facility, but I have to go when there's an issue.
Hold on, y'all.
Okay,
This is boring.
it's March or May?
March 3rd.
Or what your teaching schedule will be for the June to August class. Your better half, does he or she, I should say, take the lead with that?
No, my husband is not retired, so I take the lead on that.
Okay, so you've been entrusted with that responsibility to basically see about his mother. Does he travel a fair bit?
My husband?
Yes, ma'am.
No,
He does not travel?
I mean, he doesn't travel a lot.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to ask the question that all of us are probably wondering about then. Why is he not taking care of his mother?
Because he still works and my schedule is.
Okay, all right. Just, I'm not prying. I'm just asking because it does affect the ability for you to schedule and everything else. And I just wanted to know whether or not, he was traveling and that was the reason why he doesn't assume the primary responsibility for taking care of his mother and that you do it. But looks like, go ahead, I'm sorry.
She's been mine for almost 50 years.
How long y'all been married for?
47 years.
Okay. So basically to that inquiry, does your mother-in-law, do you have are you required to go out there a fair bit, or is it just kind of as needed as they call you, like,
she can't do it, bro.
My mom needs some supplies or needs this, or we need to coordinate some other thing?
We do have some people on the ground there who help us. It's out of state. We go at least every quarter, but her health can turn sour. We were with her one weekend and we were at the airport getting ready to fly home and she was admitted to the hospital.
Where does she live?
In Graham, Texas.
What's that closest to?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth.
Okay, Sean.
So you'll fly into Fort
Sean,
Worth?
can you please refrain
once a
from
quarter?
doing
Yes.
that? Calling
How long has
names
that
of the judge. Can
that
you
once a
please
quarter?
refrain from
About 4
that?
days.
When's your next trip you have planned to see her?
July.
Do you know what dates?
No, sir. We haven't booked it.
Okay, madam, let me see if I can recap. We've covered your travel and the issue with your grandchildren. I believe that we can accommodate those dates. I also have covered with you the dates that you're.
Hold on a second. Gotta go to the last one. Yeah, with these name calling, can you please stop it, guys? Please, let's be mature adults. Let's not call these names and stuff. Stop it. I would appreciate that. I thought I was in a thing with adults. Stop.
Contract teaching, 13 March to 2 June, and then 19 June to 31 August. And you said if you were subject to being called back, that you could get us an updated schedule as to when those classes were off campus. Is that to be held on campus? You thought those are Friday and Saturday. Is that right? All day?
Yes.
All right. When are the Zoom classes?
They are Monday nights, 7 to 9.
Okay. How long were you in academia? Or
17,
religious academia, I should say?
17 years.
17 years. For those particular classes that you're going to teach at night from 7 to 9, Madam, if you were selected for this particular jury, would you give these particular lawyers and this particular cause your undivided attention while you were here, for however long you're here during the day, be it an hour, 3 hours, 5 hours, 8 hours? Do you believe you could give these parties your undivided attention for that particular period of time?
I do.
Could you listen to the testimony and apply the law that I'll give you to the facts and the evidence as you determine them to be, and render a decision that speaks the truth as to both sides?
I would certainly do my best.
And could you be fair and impartial both to the state of Georgia as well as to each individual defendant in this case?
I would do my best.
All right. Madam, I believe that we're going to have to probably examine you a little bit more. It won't be today. It will be based on the responses that you put during your in your questionnaire. And it will probably be sometime at least a month or so from now. It will not be any of the dates that you have indicated to us about travel to Florida, Spain, or with your grandchildren. And when you do come back, I would need you to bring me a syllabus for that June to August class.
Yes.
And tell us when you're going to see your mother-in-law in July, and then maybe at the end of the year, if that's when you're going to see her. Okay? All right. Do you remember the letter that we gave you that tells you when you're, what your unique juror number is?
Yes.
And the number you're supposed to call after 5 o'clock and after 7 o'clock, I should say, telling you when you're supposed to come back?
Yes.
Are you still going to need to call that number? Okay.
All right.
But we'll call you as well. And don't be alarmed if you don't hear anything from us, within a month or later. Okay. Because we haven't forgot about you. It's just that we got a lot of business to conduct. All right.
All right.
All right. You remember the admonitions and admonitions I gave you about acceptable behavior?
I do.
You're still subject to those. And then the last thing I would tell you is thank you for your patience that you've given us thus far and will continue to give us. And with that, madam, enjoy the rest of your weekend, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. $11.63, Mr. Randolph.
Good job.
Thank you.
Your Honor, what number of jurors do we have remaining?
After 1163, one more, 1174.
Thank you, Judge.
Juror 1163, come on up and have a seat in the witness chair for me, please. Once you get there, pull your chair up as close as you can to the microphone.
Yes.
Speak directly into it so we can all hear you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Sir, you have a hardship, and that hardship is predicated on two things. One of them is work-related, and the other one is IVF treatments. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I just want to make sure I got it right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, sir, we have a little bit of information about you, and that information was provided by you. So if I am correct, you are a physician and and you work for Floyd Medical Center, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you, is this IVF, well, let me back up and cover the work related to begin with. How long you been a doctor?
It's been about
That long?
21 years.
Okay, all right. And how much do you make per year, sir? Last year?
I work as an independent contractor.
Okay, y'all. This is boring. I'm gonna go start the plea stuff because everybody is interested in the plea stuff. So I'm gonna start on that, and I'm gonna bring that up to you guys. Okay. Everybody's trying to get to the plea stuff. Hold on. My sinus is just like. Let's play this, and then I'll put on the plea stuff while let me go look for it, and then y'all can listen to this while.
Kind of viral.
Come on now. Hold on, y'all. This thing's acting up. I gotta close it out and coming back.
In Bessemer, Alabama.
For the last 7 months, or roughly.
Did you, and I guess you moved there?
Yes,
Do you have a Alabama driver's license?
I do not.
Have you got a rental home or purchased a home in Bessemer?
I'm staying with my brother, which kind of prevents me from having documentation such as mortgage and leasing, that type of thing.
Why did we move to Bessemer?
My ex-wife and kids moved back to Alabama, and I didn't want to be in a different state, a whole state away from them. The children, the kids rather.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So you consider yourself an Alabama, a resident of Alabama, is that correct at this point?
That's where I live. I don't know the definition of residence.
Do you have a place here in Fulton County still?
I do not.
Okay, when did you, and you said you moved to Bessemer, Alabama about 7 months ago?
I last had a place to live in Fulton County in the last day of July.
How did you get your summons for this particular case, sir?
It came via mail to the Bessemer, Alabama address.
Meaning it was forwarded to you?
No, it was sent to me. As far as on the.
Did you change your address to Bessemer?
I had the address change at the post office.
Okay, all right. So it did get forwarded to you.
Well, it was actually printed on the
on
the summons.
Was there a strip that was printed with your new address on it? Sent to you?
No, it wasn't as if it was addressed to the Roswell address, and then they put a little sticker on there to forward it. It was actually on the summons.
I got you. Okay. All right. Okay. Anything further, Ms. Love?
No, Your Honor.
Any counsels have any further questions of Juror 1174? May I excuse Juror 1174 as not being a resident?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor,
Madam, Ms. Von Kelch.
Jury Services printed out the national change of address in Bessemer, Alabama.
Okay.
This gentleman has it.
Can I see that, please? Please, Lieutenant Gibson.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Councils, I'm going to include this as the next court exhibit in order. It does reflect an address in Bessemer, Alabama, and that it's our juror's current address at this point in time. And, sir, we're going to go ahead and excuse you and wish you all the best, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Randolph, I believe that concludes our examinations for today, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, all right, councils, at this point in time, before we go ahead and close up for the day, Ms. Von Kelch, anything else, madam? Okay, I also, thank you very much, madam. I will include as the next court exhibit in order, Mr. Steele, I'm in receipt of your correspondence in regards to your request to be excused for and to argue two matters, one in front of the Court of Appeals of Georgia on the 4th of April at 10 a.m. and then in front of the Supreme Court of Georgia on the 29th of March at 10 a.m. Is that correct?
Sure.
On those 2 days, will Mr. Adams be present and available?
What do you told me?
Okay, well, hopefully you trust him a little bit. And Mr. Williams, are you okay with Mr. Steele's limited absence on those 2 times to argue those 2 matters?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Mr. Steele, I'll include this in the next court exhibit in order, and you certainly have this court's permission to be excused for that particular time. Okay, all right. Councils, any other ministerial inquiry of me?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Menendez?
I'm Stasio Smith. I'm at Mr. Farley. I have report a limited entry
You did, sir.
for Mr. Ryan Tevis, who will be appearing for me and representing Miles until I'm back starting Monday morning. Co-counsel and President Farley.
As I understand it, sir, your request, and I'll include that as the next court exhibit in order, is you'd like for him to be present on the 27th and 28th
Yes, Your Honor.
of March, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. And I have also coverage for Wednesday and Thursday, but might not be needed.
You can tell me at that point in time. Mr. Farley, are you okay with Mr. Tevis covering for Mr. Menendez? Okay.
Thank you.
All right, sir, I will include that as the next court exhibit in order, okay? All right. Anybody else?
Not from the state.
Okay, folks, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you on Monday at around 10 o'clock, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Bye. You're welcome.
Hold on a second, y'all. Walter. Just hold on a second. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the I was trying to get all the the appeals for you guys. I'm gonna go pull up the ones that I have. One of the ones we were talking about, let me remove this thing here from my face. One of the not appeal, plea deal. One of the plea deals that we were talking about was Kitchen gonna have an appeal that was not appeal, a plea deal that was, hold on a second, y'all. Hey, huh? Oh, they have jelly bean? They have the jelly bean? Mm-hmm. That's fine. For the jelly bean, only 10? You only have 10? That's crazy. Okay. 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 Bye. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna pull up. It's so hot in here. You know, the heat comes real quick on the upstairs. All right, I'm gonna pull up the ones that I have here. Hold on a second. I have Kitchen. Yeah, I have Kitchen. I'm gonna get both of them. The first one and then the amended one. And I'm gonna get the amended one. Just 1 second. All right. So we're gonna get the first one first, and then we're gonna read what it said, and then we're gonna get the second one. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. All right, let's go check this one out. Okay. All right, here we go. I'll make it a little bit bigger. You guys see this? Y'all see it clearly? All right. On his plea deal, okay, has his name and everything, and it says here that conspiracy to violate the racketeering, he has one count of that, right? The count is one, and it says he got the guilty Alford plea, right? And it's 5 years, 1 year commute to serve time, balance of 4 years suspended. So his 4th years is suspended, so he came out not owing any kind of thing, right? It says the defendant is adjudicated guilty and sentenced under first offender's conditional discharge for the above stated offense. The court sentenced the defendant to confinement in such institution as the commissioner of the State Department Correction may direct, with the period of confinement to be commuted as provided by law. Sentence summary. It says here that the defendant is sentenced for a total of 5 years. The first 1 year commute to time to be served in confinement, and the remainder to be suspended. The defendant is to receive credit for time served in custody, right? And it doesn't give it, any X on anyone. Oh, number 2, it says that it says the defendant may be, okay, it picked number 2, which is upon service 1 year commute of time, the remaining sentence is suspended. This is for Sergio Kitchens. And it says the defendant is subject to arrest for a violation, probation. Okay, we don't have that. He's not on probation and all that, right? So we got to go down here. This is a special condition of his release. First one, it says the party agrees that upon completion of the special condition enumerate in 3B below, the suspended sentence will terminate by consent order. A, called by any party. In this case, you will testify. Called by any party, meaning the defense as well as the prosecutor. You will testify truthfully, but reserve your right to assert your Fifth Amendment privileges against self-incrimination. B, agree to perform 500 of community service, complete at least 350, a substantial portion which will require for you to speak to young men and women about the hazards and immorality of gang violence and the decay that it causes in the community. You agree that the community service location shall be determined by the Office of the Fulton County District Attorney. C, you shall not possess any guns during the term of this sentence or any time thereafter unless your right to do so is restored. D, you shall not commit any crime, or no criminal act. Okay, that's what it was originally, right? But then it was amended, right? Because you see there's only 4 conditions on here, A, B, C, D, right? But they amended it. Let me show you what they amended it to. Yeah, my throat is just like, oh. Allergies. I'm not going to read the top part anymore of this. Oh, that's not this. It's the same one. All right, I'm not going to read the top part. It's the same, right? We're going to read where the red color is. You see, they got E. They added one more thing. Guess what it added? At the bottom. It says, agree not to have any contact with any other person on this indictment except through counsel or as determined by your avocation in the music industry. You hear that? You see that, right? And they added that part in there. He can't be in contact with anyone that's in the case. That's what they added in there. His thing was like so simple. It wasn't like anything like detrimental. Hey, Eddie. So that's his. His was only 1 year, and he has time served. So everything else is suspended. The 4 years are suspended because he got the first time offender leniency. Yeah, hold on a second. I need to get me some tea. Hey, Henny. Let me let y'all watch some stuff while I go get me some tea. Who else did y'all want to see? Who else's plea deed did you guys want to see? Everything at the top is almost the same. It's just the bottom part is what's different from everybody else. This heat is bothering me now. Young Thug brother plea deal. Oh, you want to see Young Thug? Okay. Well, his last name was Greer, right? Okay, let's go get his. Let's go get Greer's. All right, let's go get his. Hold on, y'all. Hello? Okay, I got it, guys. Let me pull it up for y'all. All right, here we go. This is Greer's. All right, let's see. He said he's defendant sentenced for 12 years and for the first 2 years commuted time to serve, right? So I guess the remainder has about 10 years. It says upon service of 2 years of time served, the remainder of the sentence may be served on probation, provided that the defendant shall comply with the condition of probation imposed by the court as part of the sentencing. All right, and it says here that the court ordered that the defendant shall pay probation supervisory fee as required by law. Then he says you must perform 750 hours of community service. If you call to be part of this case, you will testify truthfully, but reserve your right to assert the Fifth Amendment privilege against any self-incrimination. You shall not have or possess no gun during the term of your sentencing. Hello? All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. Okay. He has to do 750 hours of community service. If you call on by any party in this case, you will testify truthfully, but reserve your right to assert your Fifth Amendment privileges against self-incrimination. C, you shall not have or possess any guns during this term of this sentence or any time thereafter unless your right to do so restored. You shall not commit any criminal act. Oh gosh, he's on curfew, y'all. Your curfew is from 10. You can't, I guess he has to be in the house by 10 o'clock, from 10 to 6 a.m. unless you are working or in school or an emergency arise. No contact from any other co-defendant in this indictment except through counsel. No contact with your brother, Jeffrey, until the case is concluded. Did y'all hear that? He can't have any contact with his brother. Did you see that? This is funny. What kind of law? What kind of nonsense in the law that could stop you from being around your family member? Wow. So y'all see that, right? He can't be in contact with Jeffrey. Even family can turn into your enemy, is what he said. Yeah, but you see how it's written. It's not written like a person's telling on them. It's written that. Yeah, I gotta get my vitamin C because my sinuses. It's like I had drainage that's just like dripped down my throat. Damn, he can't even talk to his own brother. Nope, Laura can't talk to his own brother. It's crazy. All right, guys, I'm about to get off this live. It's been real. I need to see something. The other day, when I was about to leave, that was on Thursday, y'all. On Thursday, I'm not too sure what happened, but they had to get a wheelchair for Thug. They had to get a wheelchair for him on Thursday. So I don't know if he couldn't walk or what it was, but they had to get a wheelchair for him. Yep, they had to get a wheelchair. You're welcome, Bobby. So, but how many plea deals? From what I can see, I got all of them. I got every single one of those plea deals. Let's see how many there are. Let me see. Okay, we got 4 right here. I think it was, let's see. I'm gonna give you a name of all of them there was. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my mail. Hold on, I gotta get my mail. Oh, it hit my elbow. Dang on it. Oh, okay. You want me to look over the that motion as well? All right, we have there's quite a few motion that was sent in yesterday, but you have Kitchen, which is Ghana. You have Woonie Lee. Who's that? Anybody know who Woonie Lee is? You guys know who Woonie Lee is? We got his. You got gotta go down and pull them up. Hold on. So many of them. We got Woonie Lee. You got Sledge. Who's Sledge? You got DK. Hold on, I gotta go show you. DK is Walter Murphy. That's DK. Got Walter Murphy. You got Lee. Okay, you got Lee. You got Sledge. That's 3. You got Steven. You got Sumlin. You got Kitchen. You got Greer. How many is that? How many did I just say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6. Do I have all of them? Got 1. No, 1. You got Sumlin, 1. You got Steven, 2. You got Sledge, 3. You got Lee, 4. You got DK, who is what's DK's first? Murphy. DK, that's 5. You got Moon Lee, that's 6. You got Kitchen, 7. It's supposed to be one more. I thought it was 8. Wasn't it 8? Isn't it 8, guys? Wasn't it 8? Who's Shorty Slime? I don't know who's who. Who Drake? Bobby Drake. Who's Shorty Slime? Slime like Shorty. Who's that? I don't know these people's name, but oh, my sinuses. Yeah, that's Arnold. Oh, okay. Okay, that's Arnold. Did I say Arnold? I didn't say Arnold, right? Let's do this again. We got Walter. We had Winnie Lee. We got Arnold. We got, oh, let me go back on the list here. Okay, we got Arnold. We got Winnie Lee. We got Murphy. We got Greer. We got Kitchen. We got Sumlin. We have what's the other one name? Hold on, y'all. My daughter's calling me. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I think that's it. We got the other S one. I can't remember the other S. Can't remember the other S. I'm gonna write it down so y'all get it. Oh, okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go because I'm getting discombobulated. Once I write it down, I get it to you guys. But I have every single one of those plea deal, and also I have the transcript from that. The transcript. Have the transcript from those plea deal. All right. I'll see you guys later. Guys, don't forget to share, like, and also donate to this channel. Assist me in getting the paperwork, because I get the paperwork now. I need your help to help me to get them. You know what I mean? Help a sister out. You too, Sharon. Help a sister out to get these things so that I get the information to you guys. Damn, you can't even. Nope. Okay. Guys, have a good one. Oh, don't forget. Remember I told you. I'm going to try to find out what happened to him. Why did he need a wheelchair on Thursday? He had a wheelchair. I didn't stay around on Friday to find out if they put him in a wheelchair again. But he needed a wheelchair on Thursday. I saw it. All right, guys. I'm going to go get me my vitamin C because I got to get this stuff, whatever's going on. Love you guys. Sierra, I'm going to call you. All right, later. Bye, guys.